Okay, ladies, we're going to start with a squat punch today for our warm-up. So here we're going to sit back into a strong squat. So really keep that core nice and tight and spread the knees outward and not inward. At the top position, we're going to do an alternating punch. Okay, ladies, we are moving into jogging arm hug. This is super simple. All we're going to do is simply jog on the spot. Then with the arms at parallel, we're simply going to give ourselves a hug backwards and forwards. And we're moving back into our squat punch. And back into our jogging arm hug. We're going to be moving into our first kettlebell exercise, the kettlebell swing. Here we're going to hold the kettlebell in between the legs. With a tight core and a flat back, we're going to send the hips backward and thrust them forward. When doing so, we're going to bring the weight up to parallel in a nice controlled manner. And we're into 15 seconds of rest. Okay, we're moving into our kettlebell goblet squat. So we're going to hold the kettlebell at the chest and we're going to move into a nice squat. So think about sending your hips in the direction of your heels here. Keep that core tight, and again, the knees are spreading outward and not inward. And 15 seconds of rest. We're going to be moving into a kettlebell deadlift. Similar to a kettlebell swing, we're going to send the hips backward and thrust them forward. The main focus here is to ensure that we maintain a neutral spine with no back grounding. So keep that core nice and tight. Think about squeezing your shoulder blades together and down, and imagine holding tennis balls under your armpits. Fifteen-second rest period. Okay, so we're moving into a single arm exercise, which is our gorilla roll. So we've got a nice big bend in that knee. We really want to make sure that core is nice and tight and the back remains flat. We're simply going to drive the elbow up and inward toward the ribs here. Fifteen seconds of rest. And we're going to repeat on the other side. "15 seconds of rest." Okay, we're moving into our single arm clean to press. So here we're going to start by lifting the kettlebell off the ground like a deadlift. So we want to think about pushing the floor away through the feet. So we're lifting through the legs, not from the back, okay? We're going to make sure that we maintain a nice core throughout. We're going to bring the kettlebell smoothly to the shoulder and push it overhead while standing tall and steady. And we're going to rest. And we're going to do the exact same on the other side. We're going to rest and set up a mat on the floor. Okay, we're going to be moving into low scissors. So here we're going to lie on the back with the legs straight and low. We're going to keep the core nice and tight and lower back pressed down. And we're going to switch the legs like scissors while staying long and controlled.